But as we all know, racing doesn't always go to plan. I'm experiencing that right now. And, whether you have a good race or a bad race, you've got to stay strong. And in the bad times, that's when you really learn what sort of a person you are, what you're going to grow into. So it's about knuckling down when times are tough and focusing on the areas that probably you didn't ever think you'd have to focus on. We all think we're quick enough to win the World Championship in Formula One just through sheer speed. That isn't the case for anyone. You've got to work on it. And when I first arrived into Formula One with Williams, I thought, you know what, the car might not be fantastic, but I'm going to win every race. I had the confidence and I could drive around those issues. You can't. You've got to learn how to improve yourself in so many different ways in terms of engineering. You all seem pretty good public speakers, which is great. That's one thing you're going to have to get used to, because cameras are shoved in your face every which way you turn, and that's in racing and also in your private life. But that's part of it, and you've got to take it on the chin. There's also the fitness, there's nutrition, there's so many areas you've got to work on to really reach the pinnacle of the sport, and we all know how tough it is, and you have got to have a little bit of luck on the way through, but you've got to be consistently fighting at the front. And if you have a bad race, you've got to show that you're upset about a bad race, but you've also got to realise that you've got to put it behind you. You can't think about those issues too much. Put it behind you, move forward, take something from it which is positive, and put that into your next race. So you will always be learning, definitely in Formula 4, but you'll always be learning through the formulas into Formula 1 and even in Formula 1. There's not a race that goes by that I don't learn something new in Formula 1, and we all aim to be the best, which is fantastic. We should be aiming for that, but never think you're the best, because then you've got nothing else to learn. So,